And your mother baked them a rum cake?
She did, yeah. She sent me in with it yesterday and wanted those guys to, be able to enjoy in the afternoon.
Wow,
yeah.
bro.
Wow.
Well, even I would have brought that in for the squad.
Yeah, look at.
Well, there is. I did.
Wait, time out. You brought it in for a guy who basically, when he came back on the air, said you are no longer the shortstop of the softball team.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know. I guess my mom's trying to tell me something with that, right?
Did you get a call from CeeLo saying, "Hey, could you help me? Make a call here, make a call there." Did you get any of those calls?
No, actually, I have not.
I got a few of those.
Yeah, I never got that.
Did you get any rum cake?
I did not get any rum cake.
Okay.
But I'd be afraid of any sort of CeeLo baked goods around here.
Why is that?
Well, they'd probably put some rat poison in there for Jerry so he could slide right in if something happened to him.
Except Jerry's not here, so they wouldn't be. I'm not here to rat poison him,
Well, that's a little surprising. I mean, normally those things don't bother me, but this one's an interesting one. I'm very surprised because I'm feeling Boomer being hurt about this, and that's now making me feel hurt for the show.
At the very least, you cut the cake in half. You bring half in yesterday. You bring the other half in today.
Well, here's what I'd say. Number one, okay, I stayed in the city last night. I didn't go home. Quick turnaround to be with you guys
Did you
this
stay
morning,
in the Chase Bank ATM vestibule?
Yeah, pretty much. But the sleeping bag, popped down there in the window.
Okay.
So, I had the one cake. And it was decent size. I didn't know how much would get eaten yesterday. And to make sure that I'm up to Boomer's health codes around here, I had the plastic contraption to make sure I was able to stow it correctly through the night. Tupperware, right?
Contraption.
Well, I don't know that people call it. It's funny you say that because I called it Tupperware. My mom it's not Tupperware. She was very specific about that.
So it's a plastic contraption.
Plastic contraption.
Tupperware just, people for whatever reason don't want to get caught with Tupperware. Whatever. But
a bit of an 80s reference at this point, right?
I mean, there's probably a lot of people out there who don't even know what Tupperware is.
Exactly.
All right, so go ahead. So you brought this plastic contraption.
I put the cake out yesterday with a little note, little rum cake courtesy of CeeLo's mom.
And you put a little note out there for the afternoon guys.
Well, just for the folks that were here yesterday. I figured whoever might walk by. I even went to the little kitchenette we've got there. I got some plates, some bowls, some forks and knives, paper towels.
How come Tommy didn't throw out the whatever that thing is that's sitting out there? Well, how come that wasn't thrown out?
Now, I basically had to talk Tommy off the ledge last night as he was getting ready to leave. Because that's it. Those guys are off for the rest of the week, Christmas holiday, right? So
What?
Like, Evan's out today.
What?
On the day after his big
Wow. I didn't know that.
Evan's out. Is Craig off too?
They're both, show's off.
What? Craig just started.
You got JJ in the afternoon today.
Unbelievable.
You got to be That's embarrassing.
Maybe they'll have
Pumping
Evan on as
them
a
up
guest.
the whole opening segment. I can't wait to hear Evan today. This is Evan's moment.
These guys are taking
He's
off.
going to crow all this stuff,
All right,
and he's
hold
off
on.
today.
So see what CeeLo is doing now is he's distracting us from the real issue here. So what was this piece of cake out here that's left behind?
Well, that's what was left, the scraps from the afternoon.
So why don't you just throw it out?
Well, I thought, somebody this morning might want to.
We'll have the scraps in the morning.
Might want to finish it off.
Yeah, like we're stray dogs.
So we're scraps?
That guy's an ass!
What it means, scraps?
You know what
CeeLo,
I figured?
that's a bad job
Maybe
on
you
your
could
part.
get a little preview taste, and if you liked it, I'm back with you tomorrow.
What am I, a feral cat?
And I could bring you guys a full cake.
No, I don't want anything. I don't want anything from you ever again, CeeLo.
I mean, you act like we're some sort of cat that hangs out outside of a restaurant.
So that thing has been sitting here overnight.
No, it
you
was-
took it
it
out of
was
your
stowed.
plastic contraption,
It was stowed,
and you're
yeah.
saying, "Here, guys, share this."
Share the scraps.
Here's what's left. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What the f is wrong with you?
Well, I could only carry one cake in. On my commute in from New Jersey, I had to walk, 6-7 blocks from my parking spot. I had my bag, my overnight bag, my work bag,
All right.
the plastic contraption.
Hey,
They
we
can
can
only carry
furlough
one at a
you
time.
if you'd like. Stop complaining. You got a job. Shut the hell up.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of have a job. Yeah. I was not one of the, what did you call them, Boomer? The 7 that texted Gio? What were they?
The bitch of 7.
The bitch of 7? I was
Yes.
not part of that list, so you should be proud of me for that.
Wow.
I'm not proud of you or anything right now.
What'd you bring your colleagues at Sirius?
Yeah. Did you bring them a cake too?
No, because there's no one there right now.
There's no one here either.
Well, you guys are here.
Yeah, we're just getting the scraps. It's pretty bad.
So you thought that you would leave that beautiful rum cake that your mom made.
Yeah.
You would leave that little corner sliver out there for one of us to eat this morning?
You know what I didn't here's what I did not anticipate. I did not anticipate Craig taking down basically half the cake by himself on the air yesterday.
Yeah.
If you go back and listen, you could actually hear him chewing the pieces on the air.
But we know that's how he behaves.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah, I mean,
known
I
him
know
for a
that.
long time.
I know that easily.
Well,
He fingers the food.
He does,
Yeah.
but he goes through things quickly. So I figured he would have had maybe some of Al's brownies that he got for him for Christmas. Maybe he ordered, some lasagna for lunch in the afternoon.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah is right.
By the way, that nice holiday gift that Al sent to the Carton family, the brownie box there with the individually wrapped brownies. Craig left the remnants of that out in the newsroom yesterday.
He brought them all here and just threw them on a counter.
Regifted.
All right, yeah, but here's the deal with that. Those are wrapped.
Yeah,
That's a
individually
different
wrapped.
story.
No.
That's a different story. You left a sliver of cake out there.
Scrap cake.
Scrap cake for us. I mean, we're the guys who have basically given you every opportunity we possibly can.
Well, Craig did as well, to be fair.
Who made you the shortstop of the softball team?
Jerry Recco.
Jerry Recco.
Who works on what show?
Jerry Recco recommended you.
He had to beg you pretty much to give me a shot.
And I gave you a shot.
And you basically gave me a tryout in the newsroom here a couple of years ago.
Right.
Now you get scrap cake.
And you proved yourself, and now we get scrap cake.
Yeah,
Scrap cake.
I got to spread the wealth. I'm happy to bring you guys a cake tomorrow.
What is
No,
what's the wealth?
You're dead to me.
I mean, I had a whole card written out for you and everything
Oh, yeah?
back in the
I
office
just
I'm now
canceled the gift I was sending you.
right that I'm now not going
I was
to
looking
give
forward
you.
to that, Boomer.
No,
I had a whole thing
it's-
written out
How do you guys
canceled.
know that I didn't have some sort of other holiday dessert planned for you?
because you would have told us by
Yes.
now. We've been
Why
talking
would-
about this
why
for
would
10
I-
minutes.
why would I have
walked
told
out
you
there
about
and
it?
I saw scrap cake.
Yeah,
Why
right.
would I have told you
Yeah,
about
here's
it?
the scraps.
You guys didn't take
You
off today
mutt.
and tomorrow. You're back tomorrow. There could be
Scrap
something
cake.
on your way
Like we're
tomorrow.
some sort of dumpster diving mutt.
I feel like we're the only idiots around here that work full time.
Jeez.
Pretty much, yeah.
Golly.
I
We
mean,
work on Saturdays, work days off.
the rest of your crew is off, and you guys are working tomorrow.
That is true.
You know that?
Yeah, we are.
I mean, we're in the height of football season. Basketball season's starting. Hockey's around the corner. We got baseball hot stove.
Hot stove, yeah.
And I'm so much of a jackass, I'm coming back next week. I mean, people want to get on me for doing a show from home every now and again. I'm going to be the only jerk in here next week. I
Al,
guarantee you that much.
Al, when did Craig start?
November
Seems like only like
9th, something
30
like that.
days ago.
Yeah, they've had about 30 shows,
I think less.
About that,
honestly.
yeah.
and he needs a break already.
They need a couple days.
I thought he had work ethic.
Yeah, well, I will say that the Evan thing kind of surprised me today. That surprises me because I was actually looking forward to hearing what he had to say about it, and I'm not going to go to his podcast.
Yeah, well, that's he's funneling people to the podcast,
Yeah,
trying to get those
I
hits.
want to hear it on the afternoon show on WFAN. I don't know how. Maybe he's got a family situation. I know he's got a newborn. I'm not going to get on him. I'm not getting on. I was just a little surprised.
No, they're both. The show is off.
Yeah, this was planned.
This has nothing to do with any personal thing.
You
This
never
is
know
a-
what's going on.
Whole show is off. Tommy's off. C-Mac's off.
Maybe something happened.
So you brought him like a cake, a go away cake.
Yeah.
Go away.
End
Go
of
away
year.
cake.
Right. Go away cake. Enjoy the holidays.
Farewell cake. Farewell Christmas cake.